Hello, everyone. Scott Gumbar, owner of Nwaj Tech, Proactive IT. We help people make sure they never have to tell their clients why their data was exposed in the first place. Trying to remember my elevator pitch without having to read it. So I just did part of it without reading it. So I thought that was pretty good. But anyway, that's not what we're here for today. We're going to discuss phishing emails and more for a few minutes here. And I've got 3 examples that I want to review with you, all within the last week. 2 of them were forwarded to me from clients and 1 I received in my Gmail account, my regular Gmail account. So let's go through them. And so here's the first one. Where is it? This is the first one. All right, here it is on the screen. And it says confirmation receipt 2897. Congrats, you have been selected to get an exclusive reward up to $100 to take the survey. And if I hover over the link, the survey link says 173.82.139.25. That is the first red flag. So you see all I'm doing is mousing over this take survey link, and it doesn't even give me a domain name. It gives me an IP address. First red flag, don't click it. Second red flag, this here is the same IP address. Yeah, this is the same IP address, it looks like. And so that would be another red flag. Well, here's more red flags. Look at who it's sent to. It's sent to multiple email addresses. I don't have an AOL account. So this person is clearly targeting me. They placed a few AOL accounts. This came into my Gmail account. It's coming from a Yahoo account. I don't trust any emails like this coming from a free account, whether it's Gmail, Yahoo, whatever the free account is, AOL. It's not good news. Cable accounts such as Comcast or SBC Global or Frontier, I guess, has email accounts. I don't know. I don't trust them if it's a business type email and if it's not somebody I don't already know. 3 red flags right away. So what is this trying to do? This is trying to play on your emotions. Oh, cool. I won $100. I get $100. And fear of missing out. You have to qualify. You have to take this 30-second survey, which I don't know the last time I took a survey that was actually 30 seconds, but 30-second survey. And you can even see it says 2020 shopping survey. That's another indication, right, that this is phishing email. This is the grammar isn't great. The date on here doesn't match. They're just rehashing an old phishing scam probably. And I'm telling you this, I'm sharing this with you because Amazon is used a lot to scam people and to trick people into sending gift cards, which I'm going to show you a gift card email in a moment, and a lot of other things. Red flags. So let's just count them up here. 1 red flag. The from address is this weird Yahoo address. It was sent to multiple email accounts with my name on it, which means this is somewhat targeted. And it doesn't surprise me that I'm targeted because I am in the cybersecurity world. So somewhat targeted. The take survey link points to an IP address, not an actual domain name. So the difference being the IP address, kind of like a phone number for the internet, where a domain name would be the name. Nwajtech.com is a domain, google.com is a domain. And if your link, your URL doesn't point to a domain, it's more than likely phishing. The old date, so this makes 3. The old date on here is 4. Let's see what this points to. Also the IP address. And the fear of missing out emotion that it's playing on. This is clearly a phishing email, but it's pretty obvious that it's a phishing email. So, but people will fall for this. All of the links point to this IP address. And if I were to search that IP address, I can promise you it's probably not local or belonging to, the address here is Nevada. It probably doesn't belong to somebody in Nevada. So that's email number one. Email number two is this one. This was forwarded to me by a client. Actually, this wasn't a client. This was forwarded to me. It was forwarded to me by a client, but the email was originally sent from someone who's not a client. And fortunately, my client knew right away it was a scam, because we train people, we teach people how to recognize these things. This one is asking for Google Play gift cards. So you can see, how are you? Hope you had a wonderful weekend. I purposely blanked out the from address, but it is the person's legitimate from address, which ironically was an AOL address. I need a favor from you. I need to get a Google Play gift card for my niece who has just recovered from COVID-19 without any side effect. I promised to get her a gift card on her birthday. It's her birthday today, but I can't do this now because I am currently out of town. Can you get it from any store around you or help me buy online? I'll pay back as soon as I am back. Please kindly let me know if you can handle this. So this email is looking for a reply. There's no links. There's no documents to download. There's nothing to interact with the end user. They're looking for a reply. And the interesting thing about this is when you clicked reply, it replied to a different address. So this person probably had their email compromised. And so the initial email comes from their email, but it's set up to reply to a different address so that the conversation doesn't show up in that person's email. So the person that owns the email account is unsuspecting because they never see the entire conversation. And they're asking, let me know if you can purchase gift cards. Well, you could purchase Google gift cards at a store locally, but that's not really how you're going to get it to the person. So you would have to purchase it online. They're probably going to reply back with a link to purchase online. And, again, here we are playing on emotions. The niece just recovered from COVID-19. COVID-19 has been wearing on us for almost exactly 2 years now. Some emotion involved there. Very poor grammar. The reply to address did not match the original sending email. And the gift, asking for gift cards in email is one of the most common scams, phishing scams out there. They're just trying to make money off of you. And gift cards are hard to trace. They may use those gift cards for other nefarious purposes as well. That does happen. It's a scam. It's a phishing scam. Stay away from it. They even signed, I erased it because I didn't want anybody to see the name of the person, but they even signed, an email signature with their name. So a little more convincing than the first email, but not much more because of the poorly written email, grammatically, and the person that it was sent to is a writer. So, they picked up on that right away. And no, they didn't use the person's name in the email. Another sign that this was a phishing scam. And the reply to address didn't match the address that it was sent from. Those are all phishing scams. And gift cards. Gift cards should always raise a red flag for you in an email. The third one, I'm trying to keep this short. This is the third one. Again, I covered up the original person that it was sent to. No need to expose the innocent. Adjuring of plan renewal accepted. Glad you paid. Just extremely poorly written. You can ignore the forward. The email was forwarded to me because the person was concerned, because as you can see here, LifeLock standard for $529.32. And I don't know how much LifeLock costs, but I don't think it costs that much. I believe it's like $100 a year. I could be wrong, but I don't think it costs that much. So hello, dear consumer. Again, if this was a client, if this is a customer of LifeLock, it would have their name. Poorly designed phishing email. Now, I want to caution you that the phishing emails are, they're getting more sophisticated, and they are absolutely getting harder to recognize. But you still get these emails that are easily recognized from time to time. So clearly this is playing on emotion. $529.32. You're automatically going to go to, oh crap, I don't want to lose that kind of money. They want you to call this phone number. That's the end goal here, is to call this phone number, where they will somehow trick you into giving you your credit card or debit card number, and then they will really scam you out of money. The grammar, again, somewhat poor, but I would bet they copied some of this information from a Norton email. And then, of course, you have this generic signature, help desk. The above said number, we don't really talk like that in the US, and so forth. Poorly written email. This here, the to address, is not the to address that forwarded it to me. So this again was sent to multiple people. This was probably put in the to line, and then a bunch of emails were BCC'd. I don't know what adjuring of plan renewal. I don't know what that means. If that is a word, it could be a word. I don't know, but it certainly doesn't mean anything to me. These, I forget what these are called, but these, why would they be in the subject line of the email? So again, playing on fear, spent $529. Here's another challenge. You could tell this was edited, because these are bolded out. Challenge ID, I don't know what that means. They want you to call this phone number. They're going to get you to call this phone number. This is commonly done with Amazon as well. You call the number and they scam you into giving them money. I know somebody that got scammed that way and ended up sending $2,000 worth of gift cards, Amazon gift cards. They were fortunate enough to get the money back from Amazon. They didn't check with me before doing all of that, but they were fortunate enough to get that back from Amazon. But it was not Amazon that they were talking to. This is a phishing email, very clearly playing on fear of lost income, lost finances, and trying to get you to call where they can really scam you out of money, because they did not hear. This is just a phishing email, casting a wide net, and then trying to get you to call in and give them a card number, and then they will take money off of that card. Probably use it to go shopping. So anyway, that's it for this video. A little longer than normal, but I wanted to share those with you. They're all within the last 5 days. So Monday was the first one, and then throughout the week. So that's going to do it. Until next time, stay safe and stay secure.